Diff'rent Strokes is a classic American sitcom that was aired from November 3, 1978 to May 4, 1985, and on ABC from September 27, 1985 to March 7, 1986. Created by Jeff Harris and Bernie Kukoff, the show is best known for its exploration of social issues through the lens of comedy. The series follows the lives of two African-American brothers, Arnold and Willis Jackson, played by Gary Coleman and Todd Bridges, who are adopted by a wealthy white businessman, Philip Drummond, portrayed by Conrad Bain. The premise begins with the boys moving from Harlem to Mr. Drummond's luxurious penthouse in Manhattan, after their mother, who was Mr. Drummond's housekeeper, passes away. The show humorously and thoughtfully addresses the cultural and social adjustments the boys face in their new environment. Dana Plato stars as Mr. Drummond's biological daughter, Kimberly, who becomes like a sister to Arnold and Willis. Diff'rent Strokes is remembered for its catchphrase, "What you talking about, Willis?" delivered by Arnold, and its ability to tackle serious topics such as racism, drug use, and child molestation, making it more than just a comedy. The show's blend of humor and heart, along with memorable performances, particularly by Coleman, made it a beloved series that remains influential in television history. On Diff'rent Strokes, there were several on-screen matchups. However, we know that you will be interested to know who the real-life lovers of Diff'rent Strokes cast are. In this video, we shall have a look at real-life lovers of a Diff'rent World cast. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel to watch other interesting videos. Gary Coleman played the role of Arnold Jackson in the popular sitcom Diff'rent Strokes. Arnold is one of the central characters of the show, a young African-American boy from Harlem who, along with his older brother Willis, is adopted by a wealthy white businessman named Philip Drummond following the death of their mother, who had been Mr. Drummond's housekeeper. Arnold's transition from a tough urban environment to the lavish lifestyle of a Manhattan penthouse provides much of the series' humor and heart. Arnold is known for his sharp wit, charming personality, and his famous catchphrase, "What you talkin' about, Willis?" This line became one of the most recognizable quotes in television history, showcasing Coleman's impeccable comedic timing. Throughout the series, Arnold's innocence and naivety often lead him into various amusing and sometimes poignant situations, allowing the show to address significant social issues such as racism, drug abuse, and child molestation. Gary Coleman's portrayal of Arnold Jackson earned him widespread acclaim and several awards. His character's unique blend of humor and vulnerability made him a beloved figure in television, contributing significantly to the show's enduring popularity and its ability to resonate with audiences across different demographics. Gary Coleman married Shannon Price in a whirlwind romance that began in 2007. The couple met on the set of the film Church Ball, where Shannon was working as an extra. Despite their 18-year age difference, they quickly connected and began dating. Their relationship progressed rapidly, culminating in a secret wedding on August 28, 2007, in a Nevada mountaintop ceremony. The marriage faced challenges from the start. The significant age difference of 16 years and Coleman's health issues, including complications from congenital kidney disease, strained their relationship. Additionally, the couple often found themselves in the public eye, which added further pressure. Their tumultuous relationship was marked by several public arguments and domestic disturbances, leading to police involvement on more than one occasion. In 2008, the couple appeared on the reality TV show Divorce Court to address their marital problems. Despite attempting to reconcile, the differences proved insurmountable. In August 2008, just over a year after their wedding, Gary Coleman and Shannon Price divorced. They continued to have a complicated and contentious relationship until Coleman's untimely death in May 2010. Despite the turbulence, their brief marriage remains a notable chapter in Coleman's life story. Conrad Bain played the role of Philip Drummond in the sitcom Diff'rent Strokes. Philip Drummond is a wealthy white businessman and the patriarch of the Drummond family. He adopts two African-American brothers, Arnold and Willis Jackson, following the death of their mother, who had been his housekeeper. Mr. Drummond is depicted as a kind-hearted and compassionate man who genuinely cares for the well-being of Arnold and Willis. He provides them with a loving home and helps them navigate their new life in a more affluent environment. The character of Philip Drummond is central to the show's themes of family, acceptance, and addressing social issues, as he often deals with the challenges and prejudices that come with raising his adopted sons. Conrad Bain's portrayal of Mr. Drummond brought warmth and stability to the series, making him a beloved father figure on television. His performance helped ground the show, allowing it to tackle serious topics with sensitivity while maintaining its comedic and heartfelt tone. One of the more notable recurring characters was Maggie McKinney, played by Dixie Carter and later by Mary Ann Mobley. Maggie eventually becomes Mr. Drummond's love interest and later his wife, adding a new dynamic to the Drummond household. Maggie, a television aerobics instructor, marries Mr. Drummond in the show's 6th season, bringing her son, Sam, into the family. This marriage added another layer to the family dynamic and provided new storylines for the series. In real life, Conrad Bain was married to Monica Sloan from 1945 until her death in 2009. The couple were blessed with 2 sons and a daughter. Todd Bridges played the role of Willis Jackson on Diff'rent Strokes. Willis is the older brother of Arnold Jackson, played by Gary Coleman. After the death of their mother, who worked as a housekeeper for the wealthy Philip Drummond, Willis and Arnold are adopted by Mr. Drummond and move from Harlem to his luxurious penthouse in Manhattan. Willis is portrayed as a responsible and protective older brother. Willis had several on-screen romantic interests throughout the series. One of his more notable relationships was with Charlene Dupre, played by Janet Jackson. Charlene appeared in multiple episodes and was Willis's steady girlfriend for a time. Their relationship added depth to Willis's character and provided additional storylines that explored teenage romance and other social issues relevant to the show's themes. In real life, Todd Bridges is married to Betty O'Hershey. They got married on 23rd of September 2022. He was previously married to Dory Bridges, 1998, and was in relationships with Melissa Hill, 2018, and Amanda Rushing. Janet Jackson played the role of Charlene Dupre on Diff'rent Strokes. Charlene Dupre was a recurring character and served as a romantic interest for Willis Jackson, played by Todd Bridges. She appeared in multiple episodes throughout the series. Charlene Dupre was depicted as a sweet and charming character who shared a close relationship with Willis. Her presence on the show added romantic tension and humorous moments as she interacted with Willis and the rest of the Drummond family. Her character's storyline provided a youthful and relatable element to Diff'rent Strokes, highlighting the dynamics of teenage romance and relationships within the sitcom's framework. Off-screen, Janet Jackson has been married to Wissam Almana and has hooked up with Renee Elizondo, 1991-2003, James DeBarge, 1984-1985, Jermaine Dupri, 2004-2009, Wanya Morris, Matthew McConaughey, Bobby Brown, Paula Abdul, Renee Elizondo, James DeBarge, among others. Dana Plato played the role of Kimberly Drummond on the sitcom Diff'rent Strokes. Kimberly is the biological daughter of Philip Drummond, the wealthy businessman who adopts Arnold and Willis Jackson. She serves as the older sister figure to Arnold and Willis, providing support and guidance as they adjust to their new life in Manhattan. As Kimberly Drummond, Dana Plato portrayed a character who is compassionate, intelligent, and often caught between the antics of her younger adopted brothers and the more serious issues faced by her father. She balanced her personal life, friendships, and school with the challenges and joys of being part of a blended family. Off-screen, she was previously married to Lanny Lambert from 1984 to 1990. She also dated Robert Menchaca in 1999. Dana Plato faced personal struggles, including issues with substance abuse and legal problems, which affected her career and personal life after Diff'rent Strokes ended. Despite these challenges, her role as Kimberly Drummond remains a significant part of the show's legacy, contributing to its portrayal of family dynamics and social issues during its run in the 1980s. She died on May 8, 1999. Charlotte Rae played the role of Mrs. Edna Garrett in Diff'rent Strokes. Edna Garrett was the Drummond family's housekeeper who appeared in the first season of the show. Her character was warm-hearted, wise, and often provided guidance to the Drummond children, Arnold and Kimberly, as well as to Mr. Drummond himself. Edna Garrett's character was so popular that it led to a spin-off series called The Facts of Life, where she became the central character as the housemother at an all-girls boarding school. However, on Diff'rent Strokes, her role primarily involved comedic interactions with the Drummond family and occasional involvement in the family's affairs and dilemmas. In real life, Charlotte Rae was previously married to John Strauss. Rae had 2 sons with Strauss Lawrence and Andrew. She died on August 5, 2018, aged 92. Mary Jo Catlett played the role of Pearl Gallagher on Diff'rent Strokes. Pearl Gallagher was a recurring character on the show, appearing as the Drummond family's housekeeper and cook. Her character brought humor and warmth to the series, often interacting with the main characters and contributing to the family dynamic. Pearl Gallagher was known for her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, which added a comedic element to the show's portrayal of everyday life in the Drummond household. Mary Jo Catlett's portrayal of Pearl was well received by audiences and contributed to the show's overall charm during her appearances. Off-screen, Mary Jo Catlett has lived a private life. She has kept her relationships private. Danny Cooksey played the role of Sam McKinney on Diff'rent Strokes. Sam McKinney is introduced in the later seasons of the show as the biological son of Maggie McKinney, who later becomes Philip Drummond's wife. Sam's character brings a new dynamic to the Drummond household, interacting with Arnold, Willis, and Kimberly as a stepbrother. Danny Cooksey's portrayal of Sam McKinney contributed to the show's evolving dynamics in its later seasons, showcasing his comedic talents and adding a youthful perspective to the series. Off-screen, Danny Cooksey has been married for over 15 years to Amber. The couple have been blessed with a daughter, Zoe. Dixie Carter played the role of Maggie McKinney on Diff'rent Strokes. Maggie McKinney is introduced as a recurring character in the later seasons of the show. She becomes the love interest and later the wife of Philip Drummond, who is the adoptive father of Arnold and Willis Jackson. Maggie McKinney is depicted as a television aerobics instructor with a vibrant personality and a warm heart. Her relationship with Mr. Drummond adds a new dimension to the series, exploring themes of blended families and the challenges of parenting in a sitcom format. Dixie Carter's portrayal of Maggie McKinney brought humor, charm, and a maternal presence to the show's ensemble cast. Her character's interactions with the Drummond family, particularly with Arnold and Willis, provided comedic moments and contributed to the ongoing storyline arcs in the later seasons of Diff'rent Strokes. Off-screen was previously married to Hal Holbrook, 1984-2010, and George Hearn, 1977-1979. Mary Ann Mobley played the role of Maggie McKinney on Diff'rent Strokes. Maggie McKinney is a recurring character who becomes a love interest and later the wife of Philip Drummond, portrayed by Conrad Bain. She is introduced in the later seasons of the show and plays a significant role in the family dynamics of the Drummond household. Maggie McKinney is depicted as a warm and caring woman who brings a new perspective to the family dynamic. Her relationship with Mr. Drummond adds depth to his character and provides new storylines for the series, exploring themes of love, marriage, and blended families. Mary Ann Mobley's portrayal of Maggie McKinney contributed to the show's evolving narrative in its later seasons. Her character's interactions with the Drummond family members, especially with Arnold and Willis, brought comedic moments and emotional depth to the series as it continued to explore social issues and family dynamics in a sitcom format. Off-screen, she married actor and television host Gary Collins in 1967. The couple separated in 2010, but reconciled and lived together until Collins died on October 13, 2012. The couple were blessed with a daughter, Mary Clancy Collins. Shavar Ross played the role of Dudley Johnson on Diff'rent Strokes. Dudley Johnson is a recurring character in the series, introduced as Arnold Jackson's friend. Dudley is portrayed as a mischievous and humorous character who often gets involved in comedic situations with Arnold and the rest of the Drummond family. Dudley Johnson's character is notable for addressing serious social issues within the context of the show. In one memorable episode titled The Bicycle Man, Dudley becomes a victim of child molestation, and the storyline focuses on how Arnold and Mr. Drummond help him navigate through the trauma. This episode was praised for its sensitivity in handling a difficult topic and for its educational value. Shavar Ross's portrayal of Dudley Johnson added depth to the series by addressing real-life issues faced by children and teenagers. His character's interactions with Arnold and his involvement in the Drummond family dynamics contributed to the show's exploration of social issues alongside its comedic elements. Off-screen, Shavar Ross and Jacqueline Ross have been married for 31 years since 15th of December 1992. Rosalind Chow played the role of Miss Chung on Diff'rent Strokes. Miss Chung was a recurring character on the show, serving as a teacher at the private school attended by the Drummond children. Her character appeared in several episodes, interacting with the main characters and contributing to the storyline during her appearances. Rosalind Chow's portrayal of Miss Chung added diversity to the cast and provided educational and social contexts within the episodes she appeared in. Her character's interactions with Arnold, Willis, and Kimberly Drummond often brought humor and insight into the lives of the students at the school. Off-screen, Rosalind Chow was married to Simon Templeman. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.